Hello, I'm Maura Carley, founder and president of Healthcare Navigation, and today I want to remind you that we are in yet another Medicare enrollment period. If you've been listening, you know there are so many, and some apply to people just going on to Medicare, others apply to people on Medicare. The one we're in now is referred to as the Medicare Advantage Plan enrollment period. It started January 1 and it ends January 31st. And what you can do during this enrollment period is change Advantage plans. And if you signed up for an HMO plan, I would suggest you consider thinking about a PPO just to have that as an option. Because with an HMO, you're limited to that HMO's network. Of course, it also depends on your situation. If you're in a plan like a Kaiser Permanente plan that has a team of doctors and they've served you well, that's a different situation than many of these other Advantage plans. And this is also the time of year that if you signed up for an Advantage plan, you can return to original Medicare. It's not the enrollment period where you can change drug plans. If you were on an Advantage plan with a drug plan and decide to return to original Medicare, then you are eligible to also get a Part D plan. We've talked about the supplement issue before, but in most places you can be subject to medical underwriting if you give up your Advantage plan. So that's a consideration. But the Advantage plan marketplace is becoming so complex. And when I say not all plans are the same, that's just not referring to the product. There are companies that operate in ways that are, I think, kinder to the consumer than others. And then you also have employers who have encouraged retirees to join Advantage plans. And those tend to be kinder and gentler and more generous because the large employer is the client. But when you think about the fact that the Advantage plans that are sold to individuals, and there's fierce competition. I was reading in Modern Healthcare, it sounds high to me, that the average person has a choice of 39 Advantage plans. That sounds high, but think of how complex things have gotten since people just went on A and B and had retiree medical. But anyway, there's so much choice, so much competition, and so much spending. The Advantage plan is dealing with about the same pot of money that the government thinks they're going to spend on the average Medicare beneficiary. And if you ever watch television in the fall, you see there is a fortune spent on marketing Advantage plans. And they have extra benefits. And most of them don't really manage the care in a way that a team of doctors can do effectively. So it's masquerading as managed care in many instances. And our experience is so often people are delighted with their Advantage plan until they're really sick. And if they're dealing with roughly the same pot of money, unless they're only enrolling a very healthy population and giving out all these extras and spending a fortune on marketing, it often does make you think, how is it all working without very aggressive oversight of expensive services? So that's not a pleasant thought. And of course, things are the entire environment is highly regulated, but my caution is do your homework, understand what you're getting into. Don't sign up for anything because of a slick sales pitch. And if you feel you did, this is your chance to reconsider. All right. Thanks for listening to that sobering message, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.